Hello everyone, Becca here. I want to show you how I did my December 6th for my daily December daily. So I started in a watercolor paper and I use watercolor crayons to add some color to the background. I am using the nail colors. I love them. And then with a brush, with water, I spread the color. And you can see how little bit of crayon I need to use to give it the color. I love them. And I try to keep it very Christmassy, red, green, kind of the bluish one. And after that, I wait until it get dry. And then I use this tissue paper that I got from Target in the dollar bin. And I think it's very cute, very perfect for the page I want to create. I use for glue it a collage push instant decoupage from Mate. I mean, Mate, no from Mate. I added and I put a little bit on it. And I love the texture that the tissue paper gives it to the page. I love to use it. It's kind of wrinkly one. Sometimes it's kind of hard to work on it, but I don't mind. So I use it very often in my work. I cut the borders, and then I took the Scarlet Lime pen. It's perfect for doodling in pages like that kind of wrinkly or have paint on it or decoupage that any other marker cannot work on it. So that works like a charm. Whatever place you want to draw something, use that, and you're gonna be able to do it. Now I use a stamp and I try to use my archival ink, but it's kind of dry. I forget to put the tab on it every time I use, so that won't happen when you don't put the tab back in the archival ink. And then, like you can see the image, so I decide use the pen to draw over the image. Not draw it, I just tracing the image and I give it all the details that you cannot see from the image. I give it all the details, the leaves, the branch, the birdie. Here we go, more details and more details. Yeah, and then I use that archival ink black to give it to stamp that leaf around, but then I don't like the color, so I decided to go with green. And that's what I'm doing there to give it like a frame to the page. I'm still trying to figure out what to do. Then with the stencil, I use that spread that I made with food coloring, water, and a few drops of that, and you get that color. I have it in every color. And now I'm gonna use with the stencil Flat Fabio from Lindy Stamp. Love them. Doesn't have the shimmer, but have the amazing color. And then with the stencil, I use the pan pastel to give them reddish, that I didn't have enough red in the background, so I decided to add it with that. Then I colored the image with my Pit brush from Faber-Castell, and I don't know the colors of the bird, so I tried to take a color that matchy for the page, but at the end I didn't like it that was so matchy for the page, but it was kind of too late. So I thought you will see later. I tried to fix it, but it's not really working. So I colored the branch, the leaf, and give you all the details. Now I decide to add kind of purplish on it and orange, etc. But I don't love the birdie. I'm sorry, birdie. Then I decide to add another bird because that was too lonely there by himself. So I tried to stamp it with the color brush markers, but it didn't work because it get dry before I stamp it, so it wasn't work for me this time. And then I used the same pen to trace the birdie and give it all the details. you can see that. And then I did the same thing. I colored with the big brush markers, the leaf, the branch, and now the birdie. I tried to keep it in the reddish tone. That was matchy, but not too matchy. I kind of like it more, but still not happy with the whole concept of the page. And then I used Liquitex ink to color the ornament. And then I decided to use a pigment ink to add the sentiment. But the bad thing about use that kind of ink is that after that you cannot add anything else because if you add something wet on it, it's gonna run the ink. So that you didn't see me adding anything else over it. And then I decided to put in the border some gold acrylic paint to frame it even more the page around the doodle I did. I didn't love the whole page, but it's okay. It's December 6th. That's what it came out, so I didn't have time to make a new one. So, not joking, really, that was what it is. So I'm fine with it. I hope the next one I like it more. So thank you so much for watch, and this is my first trying to add my voice over the video. So hope it works. Bye.